Welcome to this tutorial on how to create a dynamic QA web application with OpenAI ChatGPT 3 and Streamlit. Today we will be walking you through a Python program that allows users to ask questions in natural language and get response directly from the ChatGPT. So this program is perfect for creating dynamic user-friendly interface where natural language processing NLP capabilities can be showcased. Writing a program, we need Python on our system. If you have Python already installed on your system, you don't have to install. If you don't have, then you can simply go on the website, open the Google and type Python download, and you get a website that is a python.org, and click that link, click download. If you are using Windows, you can use the Windows, otherwise you can use other operating system, and click, and it will guide you. I have created a video on how to download and install Python. So we need Python, we need Streamlit, and we need OpenAI. These are the main important libraries required for this program, this project, and we are using VS Code editor. So without further ado, let's get started. We are setting up the development environment, that is we have Visual Code, and we are loading environment variable. So let's get started. So I have VS Code open. If you don't have VS Code, you can download and you can open by VS Code and click here. VS Code, this is the VS Code, and you can open a new file and you start working on that one. If you want, I can create a new new file. Click this one plus, and you can give any file name. We are creating a QA ChatGPT API. You can whatever the file name you can give a .py. So enter that one, and here you have a empty file, and we can start working on that one. So first we need to import operating system. We are using operating system, and another one is we are importing OpenAI. If you don't have OpenAI, you can download the OpenAI using the pip. I'll show you that one. And another thing is import. You have to import a Streamlit. Streamlit is a library, Python library. We can develop create a web page or web application using the Streamlit with a few lines of code. And another thing is that we have to import LangChain OpenAI. So we have to import these libraries. You saw that we are using the LangChain. So what is LangChain? Is an open source framework that designed to simplify the development of application that power the large language model like LLMs, like OpenAI ChatGPT and Llama 2 and other LLMs. It basically focus on enhancing the capability of language model like ChatGPT 3 by enabling them to interact with the various data sources, environments, and tool. And then this framework allows developer to create more powerful dynamic context aware application using LLMs, large language models. So some of the use cases for LangChain, we can use for question answering system like chatbots, conversational agent, that is also chatbot, and data analysis tools, knowledge management, and we can use for the workflow also. So if we are using the workflow, we have input, we can handle the input, the user input a query in a natural language. Suppose if we have a database, in the database we have multiple tables, we want to retrieve some queries, so we can give the input in the natural processing language, and that retrieve the answer, that retrieve the query from the database and produce the response in NLP, natural language processing. Let's move to the VS Code. In this one we are using ChatGPT LLM, large language model. So for that one we need API key. So when you have account, when you created a new account, you get some APIs also. Otherwise you have to buy like API for some like $5, and you have to create the API key. So we are using the ChatGPT. So we need a API key for this one. So you have to create you have to first log in, you have to create an account in OpenAI or ChatGPT account. So you go to this website openai.com and go at the bottom and create a API. We need a API platform, we need a API key. So we have to click here this link API login, or we can go the platform overview and pricing, all these things. So we are using tokens. Like when we send a request, when we asking, suppose we are asking, now we are going to see that what the question we are going to ask, what is the capital of US. So that is a question, we are sending the question, and it uses token, and it will process and will get back the response back. So it will use tokens, and we need some like $5 or $3 or $2. We have to buy the tokens. So it's very if you use the $5, like you get a lot of tokens. So just go here and log into API. So here when you click here, you can go to ChatGPT, where you can ask the question like normal ChatGPT, but we are integrating our OpenAI model into our application. So that's why we need a API key. So click here. So I'm already logged into the my account. So here my account and dashboard and all those things. So here you see this one like API keys, usage. If you see here usage, how much I used, you can see that one. So I use this one, and I have view monthly bill. So if you see here, it uses like I send 15-20 times what is the capital of US and other prompts. So it uses 0.001 dollar or cents. So you can send a lot of messages also, but try to send short messages. I will show you. You can limit the tokens also through the programming. And here is the API key. So you can create the API key. I've already created a API key. So you see the view API key, and you can create the API key also. So create a new secret key. So when you click here, so it will ask type something like and create secret key. Like we can give a QA, and we can create secret key. So this is the secret key. So I'm not gonna use this secret key because it's visible. So you have to hide this one secret key. Copy this one and put it in a file. I will show you where to put this secret key. You copy this one. Once you copy and you keep it at the secret place, and it will stay on your website also, but you cannot able to see this secret key. So here you see this one, secret key enable and never used. So I'm going to delete this one later on before uploading the video. So you're going to create a key, and I have the balance of 499. So still, so that's more than enough. So once you have this key, OpenAI, come back to the program, and then you have to create a file, OpenAI key, something like that. You create a file, so you give some name, API keys .py. Okay, so this is the file we created, the I'm giving the OPN API keys .py. You can give any name. So open AI API key, and you have to give the key in the double quote. So you have to paste it here, something SK something, that key you have to get it from the openai.com, and usage, there you have API key. I showed you how to log in, all those things. So you have to come and you have to paste it here. So once you paste it here, and then come to our program, this is our program, and so this is our file, and there is another file that has a real OpenAI, that's I'm not going to reveal, but in that one also we have the same, where is that? Okay, we have same variable, OpenAI key. So we are going to get that in our program. So from, not capital letter, from this OpenAI, no? So OpenAI, so I have this one, OpenAI key. This is the file. In that file I have to import OpenAI key. Okay, so we are importing this variable from this file. So we have this file, OpenAI key file, and we are importing that OpenAI key. One more thing, we can use like OpenAI key.py, or we can use env file, .env file. In that file also we can provide OpenAI. So I will show you that how it looks. So this is the OpenAI key, and this key we got it from the OpenAI website. So you have your account, and from there you have to create the key, and this key you have to come and paste it here, and it should be secret. So this one I changed a few things, so you cannot use this one. You don't try to use, okay, it's wrong key. So you have to put the correct key, and we can put another variables also, parameters here also, like for setting up something like Oracle user password and Oracle DNS, all those things, and more things we can provide in this env file, and from the env file we can get it in our program. So we are using a different method like env.env. We are using env file. So in our program we are going to use, and I have that program like so. Like first we have to get the LangChain, from LangChain _ OpenAI import OpenAI. We are importing the OpenAI, and we have OS. This is operating system dot env, and we're the short form of the environment. So dot environ. Then in the we have to open the bracket, and then in the single quote you have to provide OpenAI API key, and then you have to provide this one. So OpenAI key, here we imported, no, so just provided that one. So instead of just pasting that this OpenAI key here, like whole thing, copy this one, and instead of pasting that sk, this one sk under score everything here, we are just importing from the file for the security reason. Okay, so it will automatically take care. And then we have to create and after that we have to initialize the model. Like you use large language model, LLM, you can give any variable, and then you give OpenAI. In this one you can pass the temperature is equal to, I am giving 0.5, it's more accurate you can get. Okay, so we are using like 5, you can use like 3 for a more accurate, 7 for something like not much accurate but very fast. So we are setting 5, and then we right now we are just using plain, I mean we want to display everything here on the prompt, and then we are going to use the Streamlit. So provide a prompt is equal to, you can give anything. So here I am giving prompt or input, prompt is equal to, you provide that what is the capital of USA. Okay, so we are providing that one, and we have to pass, and we have to print it on the screen. So we will write a response. You can give anything, response, rs, anything. This is a variable, and you type LLM dot invoke. We are invoking, we are sending our prompt or request, whatever is, what is the capital of US, we are passing here, and then we are print the response, whatever the response we have. So this is a simple program. So just recap, we import necessary libraries like OS from for interacting with the operating system, and OpenAI, we import OpenAI for accessing OpenAI APIs. We use Streamlit for building the web application, and load we have to one more we have to do that one. We have to load from dot env, we have to use this one env, and import load data env. So we are using the load dot env from dot env to load environment variables from dot env files. So this is a dot env file, and we also import OpenAI. We already imported OpenAI. We also importing the OpenAI from the LangChain OpenAI. These are the package to handle the OpenAI interaction. Okay, and we have operating system dot environment variables. So we are getting the key, we need the key for our program. We created a like variable LLM is equal to we are initializing the model OpenAI, and the temperature is we are providing 5, and then we can give the prompt, whatever the prompt you want you can give, and response we are sending this prompt in this like invoking the response, so it will go to the ChatGPT and it process and we get the response back, and we are printing the response. That is the simple program that is we are going to execute. So before executing I have to correct my OpenAI key that I am hiding from you. So give me a second and I'll change that one. I'll come back. So I corrected the key, and let's save, Control S, and try to run this code. So you got this one. The capital of US is Washington DC. So suppose I want to change India and just send this one again. So here you watch here. What I will do, I will print one more thing. Print response from ChatGPT. How we get the response from ChatGPT? So here you see the response from ChatGPT, and the capital of India is New Delhi. Just try to understand this one. What we did, I already told you. Just initialize the model, passing the temperature, and this is the prompt you are providing, and we are invoking the prompt, and we are writing the response. That's simple program. We will develop this same program in the Streamlit. So we are going to integrate with the Streamlit. Okay, one more thing I want to show you, that if you don't have the OpenAI or Streamlit or LangChain, so you have to install, like here you have to install here pip install install Streamlit, and you want OpenAI also, OpenAI LangChain. These are the three main libraries we are going to install. So I've already installed this thing. Could not find Streamlit because Streamlit the spelling is wrong. So install Streamlit. So we can install individual also. So I have already Streamlit there. So you can see the requirement already satisfied. And similarly, we have to install pip install OpenAI. So install OpenAI here. Install OpenAI. So I already have OpenAI. Similarly, install so I have LangChain also already installed. So these three libraries you need to install: OpenAI, LangChain, and Streamlit. So for Streamlit, I mean, we were running the program on console. Now we are using a Streamlit. No, so for the Streamlit we are using Streamlit as ST, and we have this OpenAI. I mean, like, we are getting from the environment variable, and we are assigning this OpenAI dot API key, and this we are assigning to here, and here we are going to provide Streamlit as Streamlit dot title, and we are passing in the bracket, not this bracket. So we are passing the title, that interactive web app using the power of ChatGPT. Okay, this is the title, and we are going to pass. This is the prompt. In this one, what we are doing, we are using a Streamlit and input type, text type, text input. So we will provide a text on the like web page. There user can enter the text or the question, and then when the button is clicked, we can send it to the ChatGPT to get the response. So this is the input box, and here we are passing default question here, and then we are invoking, and we get the response back. So this is the one. So what I'm doing, I'm just commenting out this one, this response, so that it should not go to ChatGPT and waste my tokens. Okay, so then we give here also. This is a comment, so it won't work. It won't execute the program if we comment at all. So this is the program. What we change only, we load the .env for loading the environment variables from the env file, and we get from the operating system we get the OpenAI key, and then passing it to this variable, and we are assigning it to the OpenAI API key to this one, and then we are creating a title interactive web application using that is display on the web page, and we are initializing the model with the temperature, and we are creating a prompt in the text box. We are just providing a text box where the user can enter the his query or question, and then we will invoke. We are commenting out, and then so first we will see that one. Control S and Control C and stream let run. This is the command to run the Streamlit, and this is our file QA chat, and then enter tab, run it. Let's see what we will get. So here we get that one. What is the capital of USA or whatever, and then we need a button, and once we click the button, it should display that question answer from the ChatGPT. So let's create a button. So go back to our program file, and here we have prompt. Now up to here we have prompt, so we are ignoring the bottom part. We are creating a if condition, if like st dot button, and then we give the button name. So I have already to save the time, I have already the code, so I will paste and I'll walk you through that code. So to generate the response, we have a button like if Streamlit button, you can give the button name anything, get answer or submit or something like that. If this button is pressed, and then another if statement, if the prompt, something in the prompt, and then try to get the response, the one which we were using here, response llm.invoke. So we are passing the response. Okay, display the response. So to display the response, we are using the streamlit.write response, whatever the response, and then if suppose if there is any exception or any error happens, then we are sending this one an error occurred. Else, if we don't do anything, please, if we don't enter anything in the prompt, we'll provide the user with this warning. Okay, and don't display it's okay, leave this as it is. So let me recap it again. We import all these libraries, we load the environment variable from the env file, whatever in the env file it will load. Basically we need the OpenAI API key, so we are getting the OpenAI API key, and then we are assigning the OpenAI. This is the OpenAI dot API dot key, and whatever the OpenAI, we are assigning it back here. And Streamlit title, we are providing the title, and then we have initializing the OpenAI with the temperature, and the prompt, we are generating the prompt with the Streamlit text input, where the user can input the text, can ask the question. If st.button get answer prompt, I mean when the button click with the label get answer, then it will check another condition. If the prompt is not empty or something like that, if something is there, then it will go and invoke the prompt, whatever the prompt, and then it will go to the ChatGPT using the OpenAI key, and it will send the response, and we write the response back onto the website. Okay, so let's try Control S, or you can save from here, save as, or save, because we already saved the file. Save, click save, or Control S, and then run the program. Control C and go here, run. Okay, so it is showing that what is the capital of India. I mean we are providing this one, what is the capital of US. So you got the response. What's the capital of another country? Canada, you can say Canada. You get the answer. It is, see, so dynamically we can get the, I mean we can type any question also. What is program in one line? Did we click this one? The program, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Python is a program in one line, is a Python. Got that response, it did not understand the properly, so we are getting, so it used lot of like tokens. So basically this is the program that we can chat with the ChatGPT using. We can use a lot of things. We can develop our own application, data driven program, data analysis. We can directly connect our database with the ChatGPT using the ChatGPT API, and we ask ChatGPT to get the like, suppose if you have a table, employee table, departments, and other tables, order tables, lot of tables are there, so we can just send the request to the ChatGPT. Can I get the like employee name, employees from the table, how many employees are working in this company. So we don't have to send that select star from EMP, just we have to send the natural language, so we'll get the answer in the natural language. So that is the power of using the ChatGPT with the Python, and we are using the Streamlit also. So once again, thank you for watching video. Have a good one. Bye.